Hello, my art friends. Today we're going to be drawing a sandcastle on a beach. Today I'm going to be using cardstock paper, so that's that thicker paper. You guys can use any paper that you have. I might be using all three of the Sharpies. We'll just see. So I have an ultra thin, a medium Sharpie, which is just a fine tip, and then a big fat Sharpie. But like I said, we'll see if we use it. I'm also going to be adding a little bit of shading. You guys can use just a regular pencil to do this or colors. I'm going to be using a charcoal pencil. This is a soft charcoal pencil, but if you don't have one of these, you can just use a regular pencil. All right, guys, let's get started. So remember, if you want to start with pencil just in case you make a mistake, you can always erase those, whereas a Sharpie, you cannot. So first I'm going to start with my sand castle. I'm going to make sure it's not touching the very bottom of the paper here, but it's kind of up. We're going to make it look like it's on sand, and then we'll do some water behind it. So first I'm going to start with the bottom of my sand castle. I'm going to start with a straight line. It's kind of like we're going to be making a rectangle, except the top line isn't going to be perfectly straight. So up on the sides, you're going to do 2 vertical lines. Miss Moore, that's not very vertical. That's like crooked. There we go. Alrighty, and then at the very top, we're gonna do a pattern that we see on medieval castles. So if you start with a horizontal line, just a teeny tiny one, and then you're gonna do a vertical line down, a horizontal line going across, vertical line up. Then it just starts to repeat. So you're kind of making this rectangular pattern that repeats. All right, my friends, and to get in your castle, you need a doorway. So I'm going to do a big curved line. And to make it look like you can go in, we're going to do a 3D. So you're going to add an extra curve right there. So then it looks like it's thicker. And you could color that in with a Sharpie, or you can use your colors to color it in. Normally it's a darker color. All right, my friends, so now I'm going to add the second layer of my castle because this is going to be a big castle. So we don't have to do the bottom part because it's overlapping. So you're going to draw 2 vertical lines. And you can do the repeated pattern over and over again. This time, I'm not going to do that. But, well, for you guys, I'll show you how to do it. And then we can put like a window in this one. So it's going to be a smaller hole. We'll do another curved line to make it look 3D. All right, and now we're going to add the tippy top. So 2 vertical lines. At the top, I like to put like a triangle. If you guys want to continue to do the pattern, you can continue to do so. So I'm going to put a triangle like this. Do another teeny tiny window. A little extra curve in it to make it look 3D. Then I'm going to put a flag on top of mine. So I'm going to do a vertical line. Attach to the very top. I'm going to do a wiggly line. So then when I make this other wiggly line, I want it to connect right over here at the end. And I want my wiggles to be the same. So I'm going to copy one up above it. So now it's like blowing in the wind. I'm also going to draw a volleyball, but I'm going to make it, or a beach volleyball, I'm going to make it look like it's behind this stuff, like somebody was playing with it and it kind of like rolled behind. So it's a circle. You guys are going to draw another circle on the inside. Kind of looks like a big donut right now. Then you're going to add curved lines. You're going to add 6 or 7. You could add 6 or 7. Here, we'll make that one smaller. So then when you're coloring this in, you want to color these in different colors. So you can do like a pattern, pink, purple, pink, purple. All right, maybe we do a sand pail because we just built a castle. So you guys are gonna start with a squished oval. You're gonna repeat that squished oval. But it's gonna be a little bigger because it's gonna go around it. Alrighty, then I'm gonna draw 2 diagonal lines so they're getting closer towards the bottom. And do a curved line to connect them. Alrighty, then you're gonna draw, this is the handle, this helps you get the sand to the place. So you're gonna draw a curved line. And then another curved line. Alright, my friends, and then you can add details to it if you want to do stars, if you like smiley faces or hearts. This is just to decorate your sand pail. You can even put some sand in there, so I do like a wiggly line. And I put little dots. That way it looks like sand. You can even put some little dots on your sand castle since it is made of sand. It doesn't have to be all over it. I like just doing a couple. And then once I color it in, it'll look more like sand. Alrighty, my friends, now we're gonna draw the beach itself and then the water too. Alrighty, so I like to do kind of like a wavy-ish line because sand isn't perfectly flat. So I'm gonna draw just a little bit of a wave to it. Ghost line, so you're picking your marker up, you're not really drawing. Put it down on the other side. Finish your wavy line. And because this is sand, I would even add just a couple dots here and there just so that you know it's sand. If you really want to dot up the whole thing, please go for it. It is a lot of dots. Alrighty, now it's time for the water. Now you can make the water calm, which means you're just doing a very smooth, either wavy line or a flat line. You could do the really cartoony water where you curve it up. I'm gonna add those once I draw my water line. So I'm gonna draw my water line. Oh, ran into something, so I pick it up, I ghost line it, I put it down after the object. Okay, so now I'll go in and add some of those cartoony wave lines. Go bump, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You could just add a couple of those in there. Now my sky is really, really plain, so I would like to add a sunset. So I'm gonna add half the sun still peeking out. I'm gonna start at the top. I'm gonna draw my sun rays, and my sun rays are gonna go all the way to the edge of the paper. Now, do yours have to? This is just how Miss Moore likes to draw it. Oh, ran into an object, so ghost line it, put it back down. Alrighty, my friends, and then I just wanted to show you really quick some shading. So because the sun is behind these objects, technically the shading or the shadow would be in front of them. So normally you mimic the object itself to make its shadow. And it is gonna be at a little bit of an angle. So because the sun's over here, our shadow, if I take my finger, our shadow is gonna be going in this direction. So it's like I'm drawing the same object again, just at an angle. Now it doesn't have to be perfect like the object. Sometimes shadows are just blobs. And I'm gonna be coloring this in anyway because shadows are black. So we can just do this. and then just color it in. And because mine's charcoal, I can actually smudge it to spread it around. So I like using charcoal. You could do that with a pencil as well. You see how it made a shadow for your sandcastle? Normally shadows are dark, dark, dark. And I can do one of my pale. Mr. C over at Mottenbacher teaches shadowing so good. He does a great job. And then of the ball here. Alrighty, my friends, and that's a fun day at the beach. Alright, you guys, I miss you so much. Have a great day. Bye.